suffer from mental health issues. Number 3, experiencing discrimination.
Absolutely. Been through it.
A lot of people, especially like some of the generations before us that really had to deal with it, still suffer today from like the PTSD of discrimination.
Right, and they just pass, and a lot of them just pass it on, to their kinfolk, just pass it on to the next generation.
Exactly.
Like it should, like okay. For example, it's gonna sound stupid, but it's gonna make sense. Okay, it's kind of like okay, like if my great grandfather or my grandfather hated white people, it's like okay, I understand it because I know what he been through and I know the stories and I know what the world did. But it's like damn, like do my daughter gotta hate white people too because my grandfather was white too? Come on, let's break the vicious fucking chain. Like stop, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's not building. That's not building. That's not building in no way. Not even in the individual. Just not for the world, because the individual help make the world better. That's how the world works. If you have better individuals, you have more better individuals, the world will be a better place.
Yeah, for sure. So, moving on. That was this is the 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 4.
So don't back, dog.
Oh, he back.
I thought don't back, dog. I ain't booked, man. Say.
Okay. Number 4, poverty or debt. So first let's address poverty. How that can growing up in poverty affect health because the things you have to do to survive.
Correct. It's different. It's different from middle class and it's different for people who are rich and the people who are wealthy. It's level to the shit.
Right. It's like people who, you know, really have no sense of home. You know what I mean?
They don't know who they are.
They don't really have a center, or they don't really have a.
I know what you're trying to say. They don't have a like a palette. They don't have a core. They don't have a core. A core.
Right. Yeah.
No, I got the word. No, I got the word. No. I got the word. Foundation.
Well, speaking of core, shout out to Nina 214.
Shout out Nina 214. Day one for thank you for joining the Real World J podcast show. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host Al Qaeda J. We'll host 2.5 twice as nice and half of the time. Yes, people. Yes, P. I'm on my shit. 2022. Say. They thought I fell off. I'm about to pick up where I left off. Yeah.
Okay, so today we're talking about the 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. We are on number 4.
Damn.
Poverty or debt. What about debt? Like when you owe.
Owing somebody for real, and everybody goes through it, and I go through it, and everybody go through it. You know what I'm saying? But owing somebody is one of the man. If you real. If you real, because you gotta be real, because you gotta like not care. Like, you know what I'm saying? On somebody, man, fucks with you. How you not care on somebody?
Right.
And they breathing? Like, come on now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't know who fucking Jesse is, but them motherfuckers got people, you know what I'm saying, get on your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I don't even want to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just do it and just not talk to people. Because I'm using it because at the end of the day, That thing you did on the internet to get your you know what I'm saying, to get your light service, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what you didn't read, because we don't read, because it's too long. But actually I have read a couple of terms, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, this shit fucked up. But hey, I need social media. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway, okay, so
Season
moving
eight.
on.
Season 8, episode 1. Let's go. No, but no, what I'm saying is, nah, but you know you read all that shit and then you hit that agree button and they got your signature. You agreed to
Right.
you agreed to pay how many you agreed to pay how many kilowatts that you use. No, what I'm saying, for that month. No, what I'm saying, and if you avoid that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell nah. I don't want to owe the light man. I don't want to owe the gas man. I don't want to owe the water people because they got mother people. Because I don't know that person, but they got people for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to obey by the rules.
Let's just say they got goons.
They got goons. And you know what I'm saying? Paying them good money. Why? They don't care about you.
That motherfuckers will climb a fence.
What?
Uh, what? Exactly. Okay, this is the 12 reasons. 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 5, losing someone close to you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And they don't even gotta be dead. They can still be right. They can still be alive. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just apart. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because it could be a lot of things. I mean, it could be a lot of things because y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all not on the same. You know, y'all not on the same road. You know what I mean? It's like, goddamn, I'm going right, and you still trying to go left. Like, goddamn, I'm tired of be like I'm tired of readjusting. Like, I'm tired to, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of renavigating. You know what I'm saying? The system. You know what I'm saying? So you got to recognize that. You most definitely got to recognize that in the people who you with. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, if someone's not building with you, then they're taken away from you. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know that, like you gotta know that it's true. You gotta know that that is the truth. And you know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying, that comes with, you know what I'm saying, that comes with people putting, you know what I'm saying, putting forth trauma on you. You know what I'm saying? And that is a mental health, mental, you know what I'm saying, health, you know what I'm saying, awareness tip, and you know what I'm saying, one, you know what I'm saying, that's a bonus, you know what I'm saying, like that's just a bonus right there, you know what I'm saying. It's like people, you know what I'm saying, forced trauma, you know what I'm saying, causes, you know what I'm saying, mental health issues, you know what I'm saying, because somebody can do some some egregious things or say some egregious things or just be a nuisance in your life, you know what I mean, or going to be a nuisance in your life, you know what I'm saying, that understand that too, like people understand, like people forget, like you know what I'm saying, like trauma just don't walk up on you, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's the people right in front of you.
Yeah, and it could be it could even be family, it could even be relationships, you know. It's like you can tell when somebody don't fuck with you. You know, like
you can tell
if you need a couple signs. Here's one. If you always gotta hit up that person first.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's a sign right now they don't fuck with you.
Right, because the phone is communication is a two-way avenue. The phone work two ways. Everything work two ways. Nothing work one way in communication. That's why it's called communication. If it wasn't called if it didn't work two ways, communication didn't work two ways or multiple ways, then it'd just be talking to yourself. Talking to yourself. God damn.
So,
Let's go.
Where we at? Okay, so we are moving on. We just hit the halfway point. This is 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 6, severe stress.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that everybody could relate to, I think, just on different levels.
On different levels and then just every single day. Like people wake up people wake up stressed. I wake up stressed because I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure everything. I'm trying to figure everything out. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say for everybody listening out there? Maybe they can relate to you or relate to this. What would you say was one of your biggest things that stresses you out in life? Just period in general.
My family.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like, in what way? In what sense? Like the thought of having to like provide or
Yeah,
protect or
that yeah, none of that like stresses me out. It's me staying on top of it as sharp as I can. Like I gotta be 1,000 every
right,
time.
right.
I gotta be on and never off. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like slowing down. Like for me, because I cause my own stress because for me slowing down is too close to stopping.
Right, right.
So sometimes we cause our own mental stress.
Slowing down is too close to going backwards.
Yeah, it's too yeah. For me, slowing down is too close to stop.
Yeah.
And so I'll be like,
And
okay,
then
shit. Cause I'll be
next
like,
thing you know,
damn.
you're
Cause even
right.
cause I be looking at something, I'll be like, damn. Or I be thinking about something, I'll be like, damn. That's a little slow, and it may be moving, but I'm like, it ain't moving fast enough. But it's like, but it's also with the quote, you know what I'm saying about being patient. Great things come to people when they patient. And I have personally missed a lot of things in my life because I wasn't patient. It's facts. And I have like, oh
I
yeah,
mean, Jules.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, shit.
Because I have actually
Uh,
went, you know what I'm saying? I have, that's why I know, that's why I know for a fact, that's why, I'm going to just say it straight up, that's why I know for a fucking fact. But what I'm about to say is
okay.
fucking true, and that's why I say it all the time.
Yeah.
You can't move forward if you always looking backwards. Your ass gonna trip over something. Your ass gonna trip over something. Trust me.
Every
I
time.
mean,
Yeah.
every fucking time. Cause why? Cause you're not looking where you're supposed to go. Simple shit. Simple shit. When you sometimes when you don't even follow the simple shit, it's the simple shit that trip you up. You be like, damn, I knew better. Yeah, no, that's that saying. That's that motherfucker saying. Oh shit, I knew better. Yeah,
That's
you
where it came
did.
from.
Yeah, but you didn't. I mean, you know, shit. You just think. I
Yeah.
mean, you just think her at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've
It's like
all
you
done it.
always say when you're driving and you're looking in the rearview mirror.
Yep.
You
When
know.
you're driving, you know what I'm saying? Like when you let something from behind, you know what I'm saying? When you leave something behind, you know what I'm saying? When you like when you get in a car, when you leave something behind, when you get in a car, you know what I mean? Like you drive. Don't be looking back in the rearview mirror and see if that person gone. You left them. That's why you in the car. Let that be. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when it's speeding in the 60, you do 80. You make sure, you know what I'm saying? But if you, if, but
Why
if
are you
you keep
looking
on,
back?
but if you in a car and you in a car, you looking back in the mirror, and you still driving, you not paying attention what's in front of you. Then all of a sudden,
Okay.
that person is gonna be in the drive. You know what I'm saying? That person is gonna be now. The person not in the and now the person not in the rearview mirror no more. Now he in the back seat. You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
get you with
saying?
this one.
And now,
I'm gonna get you with this. Check this out.
okay.
Why are you looking? Why are you looking in the mirror view drive? Why are you looking in the rearview mirror, but you pressing on the gas?
You can't do it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Your ass gonna run into a brick fucking wall.
Yo, you needs to be looking out the windshield.
Yep. Yep. You you should be looking at the biggest mirror at the biggest fucking window in the goddamn car and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, they in the back seat, it didn't something, they in the passenger of the car. I mean they're in the passenger seat
Right.
and now they driving again.
Now, speaking of keep it moving, we're gonna keep it moving, and we are talking about the 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 7, having a long-term physical health condition.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
number 2.
Because like you got because the reality is like sometimes like the reality is, but the reality is still fucked up. Even though yeah, that's reality, that's life. But that life and reality is still fucked up. God damn. Shit. Understand that. Can you no, you can't understand that. No, you can't understand that. So if you don't understand it, don't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if the shoes on the foot, if the shoes on the foot, or the shit, or the shoe, or the shoes on the foot, or the shoes, or your kid or something like that. Shit, what?
You're right.
Your ass ain't had nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
Your ass had nothing to say.
And it could be even, small things like people who deal with blood pressure, cholesterol, like
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Whoever, shit, motherfucker got no legs. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case may be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But but the reality, yeah, it's the reality, but the reality is still fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now how about this? I'm gonna throw this scenario.
Shit, they life is they life.
Okay, now check this. What about when it's like you in a relationship and it's your girl's time of the month?
Mm-hmm.
Now you realize that she gonna be all over the place.
If that's what she do.
What's up?
I said if that's what they do. Yep.
Right. Well, I mean.
Yeah, I got you. I'm playing.
All women gotta go through,
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, as a man, do you for that one week, whatever, do you just like play it cool and allow it, and you just you don't
yeah. It's just for a week, man. It's just for a week, man. You got 3 other weeks. You good.
Right. But
God gave, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? God gave you 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? At least he didn't give you 3 weeks of it and 1 week of, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Count your blessings and keep it moving.
So you gotta that glass of water is half full rather than half empty.
That's the tomato shit. That tomato, that's that shit right there. Real World J Podcast Show.
Real World J Podcast, you know what it is. Okay, we got the top 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 8, unemployment or losing your job.
Hell yeah, that puts you in the motherfucking space. Losing your job, shit, losing your motherfucking job, losing your career, your livelihood, and you didn't know what to do. Hell yeah, that put you in a bad motherfucking space. And then, but the thing is, the shit that, the shit that really, the shit that really, fuck with people. They're really called what cause extra seasoning on the motherfucking mental health. You know what I'm saying? With that part, with what you just said, is that, man, you gotta act like everything. You gotta be that. Some people show like, fuck, man, like I'm panicking. So when you panic, everybody panic. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be that guy. You gotta be the guy like, nigga, I know that shit just like I just seen a motherfucking avalanche, but I gotta be smiling and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be like, yeah, everything's cool. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stand tall through it all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that guy, and that is stressful. That's exhausting. That is fucking exhausting.
It's a toll on your mental.
Yeah, I'm telling you, mental. Where's it going? It ain't going nowhere else.
And somebody got to be that guy, you know.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because if you panicking, then everybody else panic.
True.
You gotta be too cool, but you gotta be alright. You know what I'm saying? And even when you're not alright.
Right, even when you're not. Everybody's looking for a hero.
And then when you're not alright, you still gotta figure it out. That's another. Right. That's another. Because when you're not alright, you still gotta figure it out.
There you go. Dropping jewels.
Shit. That's progress. That's how you move forward.
And moving on, we got top 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 9, homelessness or poor income housing.
Just not having no fucking money will put you in a bad fucking place. Like shit, what you mean? What you mean? Shit, or you don't know when? Shit. Imagine.
Right.
Imagine. I know you can't. I know you can't imagine this though, but because I'm saying, but I said it for a reason though. Because I said it for a reason, just to be real. Just to real. Just so you can't imagine. You don't know what that is, right? Right. So I'm saying, imagine. I mean, just try to think about you.
I'm gonna let it marinate.
Right. You get one check, but you don't know when the net check is coming. And you got people behind you, and you got people in front of you, and you got people beside you.
All you can do is wait.
Nah, all you gonna do is pray and you know what I'm saying, and try to make a fucking way.
There you go.
That's the progress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, or like, just imagine like the project living environments.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, the mentality, man, it's hard. It's hard. But I mean, you gotta be like, man, you gotta see through that shit. No, you gotta see through that shit because like I remember, I remember, like, cause I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have a, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have a, like a, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't have a figure. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the situation what happened, and then this is gonna make sense. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I'm making it make sense. Oh yeah, I'm making it make sense. You know that. You know that. You know. Okay. So. Okay. I said. Okay. It was this woman and this man. I was like probably like. I don't know, like 9 or 10, right?
Right.
And we lived in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no good. And so that was my first time seeing that was my first time me recognizing now me growing up. That was my first time me recognize that was my first time seeing a pimp and a hoe. And I remember it was her and him, and then it was me and like my friend, and then like another dude, and he was like, and he was like hitting, and he just started, and he just backhanded, and I'm just like, and we just looking like I ain't never seen that shit, like I ain't never seen that was my first time ever seeing a man hit a woman. I was like, nah, yo, and that's just me just being outside playing, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's just me outside playing, just outside. You know what I mean? Just the world. You know what I mean? I just first time I ever seen it because like that I ain't never seen it. That shit ain't never happened. You know that shit. Nah, I ain't never seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But and then so the first time I seen it, and I'm just like, I'm looking, and he was like, you know what? He was like, he said, you know what, Young Bloods? He was like, you know what I'm saying? When you first meet a woman, you backhand them. And then he was like, and nobody said nothing. Everybody was like we were scared too at the same time. We were just like this. And he was like, you know why? And we was like, why? He was like, because they was like, you know what? You can never treat. You always treat me the same. You always treat me the same. Yeah, it was like, and that, and that's the first time, and I didn't realize it, but now I know. But then I've been there, and I know that was the first time I saw mental abuse. I literally saw a person that I saw somebody I kind of recognized it from my small little mind. That I'm like, damn, that's like somebody that's like that's horrible. Like I'm like, damn, that was like she like I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah, and that's crazy that exactly 30 years later, instead of mental abuse, you're talking about mental health.
Yep.
Let's go.
No, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Went from 9 to 39, and bam.
Bam. 30 years later, yep. And I'm just like, what? I'm just like, what? And I was just like sitting there, well, and I was just like, and I never seen it, like, and a person, and I never, like, I never seen, like, I never, and like, ever, them, like, bro, though, like, ever, like, my whole life, like, I literally never seen a man like hit a woman like in my life, like even not outside or not even in my life or anything like that. I'm very thankful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But but I haven't, you know what I'm saying, I haven't seen it. I heard it, you know what I'm saying, but I never seen it with my own
Right.
eyes. But I have heard it.
It's because a lot of times it's happening behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because of no, yeah, because a coward don't want to. No, a coward don't want to be exposed. The
Right.
motherfucking sucker don't
And
want to be
that's
exposed.
right. But they have the woman controlled, so they're keeping it secret
We call that
and
mind fuck.
huh?
We call that mind fuck.
Yeah.
It can go both ways.
They're they're hiding their bruises and cuts or whatever, making up excuses
Hmm.
because of the control
Because
that they're
like,
under.
right? Because I'm talking like, because it's like, damn, like for real, like for real, like for real. If you can see it and feel it, you can see it, feel it, and be and because the mind only play with the heart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the mind only play with the heart feels. You know what I mean? So you got like five things right there. That is a fucked up situation. Ain't no good in it.
Mm.
You gotta fucking go. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. How somebody gonna say they not gonna do it again, but they did it yesterday and they did it again the next day? You gotta
Right.
stop. You gotta stop listening to what they say and start, you know what I'm saying, start, you know what I'm saying, and start believing what they show you.
Right. And hold on real quick. I'm looking at my laptop here, and I
Okay, no,
see we got a email
money
from
got the laptop.
our first email of the
Oh, we
year
got the first email of the year. Okay,
for 2022. Our first email of the year goes to uh, Zeke Elliott Fan 21 at gmail.com. It says,
nice.
hey, yeah, it says,
Zeke, sorry, dude.
Full Circle J, what's good? What do you think about women in 2022 still living out of motels?
What the fuck?
And living that.
Why would you talk to a woman who live in a motel?
No, but I'm saying it more about because we're talking about mental health. Like, there's this, there's this thing where like women are living out of motels and living this lifestyle. Now I don't know if it's turning tricks or what it may be,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, because
it's
automatically, if you tell me that you live in a hotel, if you say you live in a hotel and a motel, I already know that you're doing something on the side. That automatically tells you you're
right.
doing something on the side.
What I'm saying is, I guess his question was since we're talking about trauma and mental health, like what would your advice be for these women that are in these situations?
Uh, find some self worth. Number one.
Right,
When you find that, you'll find your integrity. You'll find your you know what I'm saying. You start loving yourself. uh Number four, that you know what I'm saying, when all that comes unfold, and then you start, you know what I'm saying, then you start building that foundation. That foundation is called integrity. You know what I'm saying? And once you have integrity, you know what I'm saying, and then that's when you, and number five, and that's when you go back and you see yourself from afar, so you can see things clear. And then but at the end of the day, full circle, that's what we call seeing yourself. Or the old school word saying, looking yourself in the goddamn mirror.
right, right.
And just not seeing yourself in the mirror, and also being open for people who've been watching you the whole time.
Right.
Woo!
Man, dropping science. All right, let's go back to the top 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 10, drug and alcohol misuse.
Yep. Yep. Because I can tell you
As
right,
it's
because I can tell you right now, this is Real World Jet Show. This season 8, episode 1. You know what I'm saying? This introduction. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They thought I fell off. Shit, I'm telling you, I just
nah,
picked out shit. I just picked up where I left off. You know what I'm saying?
nah, they
Shit.
see the we see the background.
Nah,
We
we
see
know.
we
You
see
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
we
saying?
see the background.
You know.
If you didn't know, Real World J podcast. Yes, sir. Oh, and that's that good material
Yeah, that's
too.
a good clock. You know what I'm saying? No tear.
That's that.
No tear. No tear. No tear. No tear. You know what I'm saying? No tear. We
Ain't
don't
that
do tear.
rippable stuff.
No, we don't do ripples, you know what I'm saying? We don't do ripples, you know what I'm saying? We just do, you know what I'm saying? We just do things to make common sense. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And
So
so
we're
that's how they
talking
go.
about drug and alcohol misuse.
Alcohol, yeah, because I can tell you, because I can tell you person, I can tell you personally, you know what I'm saying? Like me, you know what I'm saying? People who do alcoholism run away from the problem. That's why they, that's why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? People, alcoholics are people who run away from their problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing, and not wanting to face them full face forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the real word, Jay. And so I remember I asked God because I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was just like, man, you know what? Instead of being functional, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't being functional at all sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, trust me, like, it would be times like, man, like, I knew it was getting bad. I knew it was getting bad. I was just like, hell no. I remember I used to go to work at 9 o'clock, go to the building at 9 o'clock, get off at 12, go to the, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, go to the bar, be there from like 12:15 to like all the way like 2 o'clock, and then I had to pick my daughter up at like 3:15. I used to like get sober, you know what I'm saying, get sober enough, you know what I'm saying, to go pick up, and then like that, and be that, like damn, fucked up, nigga, real
Yeah.
talk, nigga, real world J show, season 8, tell you the facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I did that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I did that shit solo dolo. So I knew something was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you did. I gotta commend you because you did have a period where you were straight for a while. And you
Yeah.
chilled, and
But a lot
you
of
was
bad
really
things, but a lot of things big, but a lot of bad things came with that being, you know what I'm saying, me being a fucking drunk, because like that leads to other things, man. Like, nah,
right. No, I feel you.
I wouldn't build on
Yeah,
things. Cause yeah, I mean, yeah, during that time I was out of fun though, but then I was destroying a lot of things too.
yeah. And sometimes if it ain't one vice, it's another. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so where we at? Moving on, we got the top 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 11, domestic violence or bullying.
Yeah, domestic violence and bullying is a real thing. Like people don't even like
Let's
you can
tackle domestic violence first.
domestic violence first. Okay, go for it. Go first. Thanks for the
How
love.
do you
That's the heart.
uh, what role do you think it plays in mental health?
Probably number, probably number one or number two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is is that a that or they or are they having trouble with their God?
Hmm. Now, do you think the domestic violence is really? It's usually just viewed as, you know, man on women, but let's be clear, it's a two-way
It
street,
go both
right?
ways.
I mean, and it don't got to be physical.
Nah, mental mental abuse is the worst one because that's the one that bruises go away, bruises and scars go away, but you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. But memories, you know what I'm saying, and emotions, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You can forgive, but you can't forget. You know what I'm saying. So people, you know what I'm saying. So people gotta be mindful of that, and don't, and you know what I'm saying. People gotta be very mindful of that. People forgive,
Yeah.
but they don't forget. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
I
that's
think
why I go, you know what I'm saying? That's why I go to, you know, that's why I go to the saying. It's like, man, you know what? Don't wound what you can't kill.
dropping jewels. Run that back one time for them in case they missed it.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wound what you can't kill.
There you go.
And if you know what that means,
And
you know what that means.
that's what we call making it make sense. That's when you
Mm-hmm.
connect dots.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about domestic violence, and now moving on to the bullying.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like in your life you were bullied at any point?
Only when I got married.
That's real shit.
Hmm.
That's real shit. And you know what? I think that's very honest of you, and I commend you for that because a lot of people, men won't be able to be transparent. But that's what the Real World J podcast show is. You know,
Yeah, it is.
so
Yeah, it is. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
what do you always say? We gotta bring it to them for the new year. What do you always say? If you could just talk to
If I could just spark one mind, if I could just spark just one mind, it just if I could just somebody just change somebody like something or change somebody like whatever, the case may be, then the job is done. I did my job. This whole everything was worth it. Everything was worth it. Everything was worth it. The job is done. Over. Game over. You know what I'm saying? And I have and then just to be on the topic, we have actually done that. We have actually had testimonies from people.
yeah,
Like
sure.
I have literally been live on the show and people have literally sent me like I'm looking, I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry guys. I gotta read this. Because I'm dyslexic. Everybody who eyes to the show know what they know. Like for real. Like my shit in broad day, like it's nothing fake on her. You know what I'm saying? Like so they're like, damn. Why was he? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because they know. Like real, I stutter.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say, and whatever. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on all of that shit because I listen to back. I listen to every podcast. I listen back to every podcast. And I'm like, fuck
Like
out.
I've
I be
literally
like, fuck, I
watched.
failed y'all.
Yeah, damn. That's
Hell
what's up.
yeah. You think I don't? I listen to every single one,
Mhm.
and I sit by myself. And I sit by myself. I don't care if it's 2 hours, and I listen every. I be like, fuck, I failed.
I mean, back in
Okay,
to
because I
watch
be
the
like,
tape
okay,
back.
there go Wednesday. Okay, I got another chance on Wednesday. Fuck, I failed them. I got another chance on Friday, and that's what it is for me. That is what it is for me. The mental,
Yeah, yeah.
but that's the hunger. That's the greatness. That's the hunger though. Because I don't. Because if I'm feeling y'all, if I'm over here talking crazy, please tell
Right.
me so I can leave everybody the fuck alone.
Nah, they come they come back.
No,
You
I
got
know, but I'm just saying, if I was like, you
oh,
know what I'm saying?
for other non-believers. Yeah.
Yeah. If I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm trying to find my charger to the laptop. I know I brung it. I brung it out here. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. This I got it. Okay. Remember, this season eight. This season eight. Remember, this is the Real J show. Remember,
Yeah. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the Real World J podcast.
this
You
is the
know what
Real
it is.
J show.
Tune in to us at iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Dizzler. We are on Spotify. You
I
can find us
showed
on
you.
YouTube.
I showed you the list. It's too many, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, man, shout out to India.
Right,
I mean, I cannot stress. I
right.
cannot stress.
Just, just keep it a buck with India. Just keep it a buck. Keep it a buck with India. For real, real talk. Keep it a buck with them.
Shout out to
Keep it a
India,
buck.
man.
Keep it a buck.
Shout out. Man. Y'all show us major love, major overseas love, and man, we fuck with y'all. We fuck with India. Shout out to everybody who tunes in.
Mm-hmm.
15%. You know, I go
15%
around
of our
here.
viewership is in India. Like I thank you, but it's like I'd be like sometimes I be like, wow, because I'm always, I'm always, because to me, like for me, my best, like it's stupid though and it's backwards though, but I go forwards with it. But it's like for me to like, I have to be like, I gotta adapt myself. Like I gotta look at things like I gotta adapt myself for me, like for me to like for me to like for things to go right. I gotta adapt myself 100 times. Like I got like if I know I got it, I still gotta look at it 4 more times. And
Right.
then that's when I'm satisfied. And then when I get there, I'm still not satisfied. And and,
Yeah.
and then when it's done, I'm still like thinking like, okay, it's shit I could have done better. I know I could have done better. What the fuck,
Yeah. You're definitely the type that on the Monday, you're thinking about the Friday show. Like, okay, I'm ready for this Friday show coming
man?
up. I'm ready
I
for
literally,
Wednesday coming.
I literally drive. I literally drive with the music off, thinking about what can I like what okay, what's the next topic? What can I think about? Okay, what can I hit? What you know what I'm saying? What makes sense? You know what I'm saying? Like what, you know what I'm saying? Or I be thinking about scenarios about, you know what I'm saying, on a podcast, like, you know what I mean? I just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like if I, you know what I'm saying? Cause if I see it, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just visionary it. I just visualize shit in my head because it's like, and like people say like, oh, you make up shit in your head. It's kind of like I had to make up shit in my head because I have to. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see it because once I see it,
Okay, to J.
you know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying?
Full circle J.
I'm knock it
And we're
down.
talking about the 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. Number 12, we have reached the end of our list. Number 12, being a victim of a violent crime.
Mm, yeah.
So, sometimes in life, maybe a robbery or maybe, some type of crime that you've experienced that you've been a victim of.
Mm,
That's you with your mental health. It can stick with you. You know
mm,
what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah.
then you got to deal with trust issues with other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause you
Because
don't know where. Yeah, cause you don't know where. You don't know where nowhere I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So yeah, it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Trust is a big thing. Like people don't understand. Like trusting someone is like for me, like trusting someone is like the most important thing. Like you can be mediocre and bad at a lot of like at most things though, but like you can't be mediocre with me like when it comes to trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't trust you, you know what I'm saying, in a certain type of, you know what I'm saying, like in a high percentage, then I'm not gonna be around you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I gotta look behind you and if I'm walking forward, and that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not what. That's not what I'm. That's not
right.
what I'm about. That's not what I'm gonna do. And then that's not what y'all should be about. It's not what y'all should do. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have to. You don't be around. Don't have motherfuckers in your life that you gotta worry about. God damn.
Right.
How does that make sense? Tell me. Literally, I said that out loud. You have people in your life that you gotta look behind your shoulder. Why?
And then
If
a
you
lot
say
of
it
the
out loud,
time
if you
it's
say it out loud, if you say that shit out loud, that shit sound crazy, don't it? And you
right.
be like, yeah, I got. So you gonna tell me, yeah? So you gonna tell me, yeah, I got a few. The fuck?
I mean, why would you feel
How is that okay?
uncomfortable in your own
Why is
space?
that okay? Hmm.
Like, why would you feel uncomfortable in your own space?
It makes no space. It's your space.
It's your space.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's your space. When you have your, you know, so when you have your space, you make, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's not on purpose for people to feel uncomfortable, but it's your space. Your space is supposed to make people uncomfortable because it's your space. You know what I mean? Because it's what, you know what I mean? Like it's your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about people respecting your shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta respect your shit, and then appreciate people who do appreciate people who do appreciate your shit. Because a lot of people, a lot of motherfuckers don't appreciate your shit.
So, uh, what is your advice for people who, when somebody comes in and disturbs your peace, you know, letting people disturb your peace? Like, what is your advice on that?
I mean, sometimes it's allowed, sometimes it's forced. So which way you want to go,
Right.
or which way you want to go first? Which one? Pick one. Ha! Pick one.
So you
Pick
go
one. I
first.
go. You know how I go. You give me a topic and I go. So you pick one.
Right. Oh, you're telling me to pick one. What are the choices?
Forced or you know what I'm saying? Like cause you said like trauma. Cause I said forced trauma or
In the boundaries of a relationship,
yeah.
you know, you allow a woman into your life, or the other way around, she allows a man into her life, and that person disturbs your peace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's allowed or it's forced. One of the two. Which one you want to go? You want to go forced or you want to go allowed?
Well, I would assume allowed, because if you put yourself in that
Some
situation
people
and you
no.
continue to go back,
No,
you know,
I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes people are, some people have that peace being broken because it's forced, because of what somebody did, or what somebody not doing, or what's, in a relationship. But that's what we're talking about, right? So let's go for it. So that's what I'm talking about. Right? Or what they're not doing, what they're supposed to do, or the case may be, or it could be, you know, like like because like when y'all together, you know what I'm saying. So when y'all together, it's kind of like your shit is they shit and they shit is your shit.
right,
That's a
I'll share the same
yeah,
space.
yeah, y'all share the same shit. You know what I'm saying. Even if it's like that's not your mama, do you know what I'm saying? But you still saying the same shit because like if you really like. You like
So
you
you got
really like cause you, like if you really focus somebody you really focus somebody you fuck with somebody like you know what I'm saying like you really gonna say you marry somebody or be with somebody or that's whoever then you gotta go bro you gotta go 100 you gotta go
I agree.
100 you know what I'm saying like even if you know what I'm saying like even if you don't like you just gotta just do it though you know what I'm saying even if nobody see it you know what I'm saying shit you know you did it so that's
Have you
enough
ever
you know what I'm saying
have you
that's
have
enough.
you had your peace disturbed? Has anybody disturbed your peace
In my lifetime
in a relationship?
in my lifetime.
Yeah, I would say like
Hell yeah.
in
I ain't say, man, say I didn't been in taco relationships my whole life. You talking about that?
how do you know? But that's real talk. For
I know.
somebody
That's
like
why I said it.
myself who's also dealt with that, how do you break that cycle? How do you get out of that?
Uh, uh, choose, cause everybody has cause everybody, see, you didn't really get it out. Everybody got a motherfucking, like, everybody got a motherfucking, like, routine or motherfucking, not standard, but they got a certain type. You know what I'm saying? Pick a motherfucking different type. You probably get a different you probably get a different solution, a different situation, a different
Right,
outcome. Goddamn. If
right.
you no, for example, and I'm gonna say something real stupid. Like this shit gonna be,
That's
but 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 I gotta paint like sometimes you gotta just like break it the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Just break it the fuck down.
all the way down.
Okay, for example, if you on guy number 5, right? And if he has the same black jacket with the leather boots, got the motorcycle, honks, the 5 guys are honks to tell you to come out the door every time.
Right.
and you expect a different result, right?
Right.
Nah, doing something over
Nah.
and over again, expecting different result is the definition of insanity.
Drop the juice.
And
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time to get the guy who picked you up in an Audi. Or who picks you up in a nice Toyota. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And maybe he got a dress shirt on. You know what I'm saying? And some slacks and some nice shoes.
Cadillacs are still nice, right?
Cadillacs are still nice too. Shit, I wish I had a Cadillac.
Okay, so those were the top 12 reasons why you may suffer from mental health issues. And so for those joining right now, tell them the quote of the day that you had for those that just joined.
Man, the quote of the day is good things come come to those who believe. Better things
Right.
come to those who are patient. And the best thing comes to those who don't give up.
There you go. Drop the jewels.
I had to write that down. That one, I had to write that one down though. But
But that one came out the best.
yeah, but I got it from my, you know what I'm saying. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to be better than 2022 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it for y'all and for myself. More for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For myself, I'm trying. If I'm a better me, then I'm a better y'all. Cause you know what I'm saying. If I'm better me, then I won't be putting out bad product. And y'all don't need bad product. Y'all need, you know what I'm saying. Y'all need 100%. You know what I'm saying. Uncut raw. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That you know I want the shit. You know what I'm saying. And I'm sorry, but that shit. You sniff that shit. You sniff that shit too hard. That shit should kill you, man.
Right.
I'm gonna give you the uncut.
Yes, sir. And we are gonna have this season, this year. We're gonna have a lot more guests on.
Yes. Yes.
A lot more guests.
Yes. We'll be on tomorrow. Actually, we have a guest. He couldn't make it today because he was working. But he said if I'm free tomorrow, then we do a podcast. So we may have a special pop up podcast tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? More likely it's going down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna pop up podcast tomorrow. We're gonna have a guest. His name is Corey Smith. He is a black entrepreneur, but he is I think he is 25, 26, and he's a young black entrepreneur, and he wants to talk about mental health in his generation. See, I'm 39 and he's 25.
Right.
He want to talk about what's going. He want to talk about what's going on and what he want to talk about the mental health what's going on in his in his generation and how that is how it affect him and how it's affecting his generation and the things that we may not even know and the things that we might even know that the things that we need to like because like I said I'm just not here to we here to
Right.
so
Yeah.
because we can get back. Exactly. Full circle. Check. Let's go.
Full circle on them. And yeah, plus I mean, that generation has to deal with things we didn't have to deal with, like the whole social media.
Right. I had the Brit Nokia phone. It wasn't no media. It was just like barely social. Remember that Nokia, that blue phone?
Yeah, or having to call somebody on the telephone.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
payphone was a real thing. They don't got payphones no more, but payphone was a real thing. They had payphones in every corner when I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was a different time, and I'm sure he'll have a lot of insight on what it's like for that. What do they call them? Are they Gen Z, Generation Z, something like that?
Oh, shit, I don't know. They young. Shit.
Right.
They young.
But, yo, isn't it crazy how 30 years ago to this very year you saw your first maybe and only mental uh, mental abuse and with the pimp, physical and mental.
Right.
And now, 30 years later, you're 39 and you're talking about mental health.
Yeah.
You flipped it on them.
Yeah.
You beat the odds.
See, I knew something wrong with that. I was something wrong with that.
You could have went left, but you went right.
Yeah.
So
I thought something wrong with that.
That's a testimony in itself.
Right on.
You feel me?
Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. You know it.
Yes, sir. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
Thank you, Nikki, for sending a love bird. I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I love you too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shout out to the
I think that what that means.
Nick.
I'm new.
And
oh yeah, I want to give y'all. Oh yeah, I want to give y'all a gift. Yeah, get season 8, episode 1. Just by exclusive. like my boy Tupac said, exclusive. Just by listening to the Real World J podcast show, if you want to be a new member of T-Mobile, is you know what I'm saying. If you want to drop, you know what I'm saying, like you want to get off of cricket, you want to get off of you know what I'm saying, you want to get off of I can do this though. I can do this though. They gave me permission. I can do this. I got an email. You know what I'm saying. You want to get off of the what is that? Boost Mobile, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just by listening to the Real World J podcast show, just by signing up and being a new member, being a new customer, you know what I'm saying, you can get 20% off for your first and second month bill just by mentioning when you talk to a representative.
Yeah.
When you're signing up for the new service. With T-Mobile, you get thanked. You get thanked, and you save money just by listening to the Real World J podcast show. There you go. Oh yeah. Shout out to 87.9 Chattanooga, Tennessee. For listening live on the Real World J podcast show. Man, my internet was so crazy today, man. I had to figure it out, man, because trust me, man, they've been on me, but we good now. Everybody's on. Everybody's on.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to Chattanooga, Tennessee, for listening to the Real World J podcast show. You know what I'm saying? We small, but we mighty. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, true.
Though. We got heart.
We got heart. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so and if you want to listen, you can listen to it live, and then you can listen to it live right now. Listen live, and also we're also live on iHeartRadio right now. So you type in the Real World J podcast show. We're live on iHeartRadio. We are also live on YouTube right now as we speak. I said we are live. Shout out YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Shout out everybody. Yeah.
I was actually a little nervous before this show, and I never get nervous before. I was kind of nervous. I was like, we got a new year, we got to come with it. But you know what? It feels right.
Yeah, because it is right.
You know, so it exceeded all my expectations, and I'm just ready to boom, 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 talk to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Subjects.
Mm-hmm.
New topics. More quotes. More music.
Mm-hmm.
For inspiration. More top 10s. More top 12s. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
This is that feeling when you know that the supporters got you and the listeners got you, and you know you slip, you fall, they pick you up. You know.
That's what it's about.
Because I know we've been there for them. I know we've helped pick them up, and we've gotten testimony. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a beautiful thing when they can reciprocate that same energy and do it for us when we need it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what we're here for. That's what we do. That's what we try to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we just try to make the best, like the best, shit of our situation, and you know what I'm saying, and just try to move forward from it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we just try to, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. I tell this people all the time, and this is just, and I just believe this is just true. You know what I mean? And so, but this is a saying. This is a saying that I'm gonna say, but
right.
it's keep you motivated. You know what I mean? Because
Right. It's
at the end of the day,
inspiration.
like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because what I'm about to say is like, we are all, everybody who is living in this world are imperfect people trying to be
Right.
perfect, trying to be perfect in situations, in perfect situations. We
Right.
we try to be perfect and you know what I'm saying, in perfect situations.
Yeah.
But we flawed people every single moment of the day. But we gotta like every time we fall, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta pick ourselves back up. It's the shit that it's the shit that we let drop and let
Yeah.
drag you down.
And you know what? Yeah. You know what's crazy is that earlier you had told me something about I got the keys, and that's the second. That's the second time I heard that today. Somebody else told me that I got the key, and I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it means something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I got the key. I don't know to what, but I don't know what it unlocks. But like I said, I've heard it twice today, and I just want to say to all the viewers and all the listeners and everybody who continues to come back, and even those who are just joining in right now, you know, for the first time or whatever, um, that you know this. I do my little top 10 list, but for those that don't know, Jesse, this is raw. This is freestyle. This is off the dome. He don't write. This ain't no written. This is we would be having the same conversation even if it wasn't being broadcasted. We're just allowing y'all to be part of our conversation. We're allowing y'all into our world, but we have these same conversations all the time, even if there's nobody but us. I texted him last night around I don't know 11 or something, just to tell him of the genius, you know, of an artist.
And what did I
And
say?
he
Tell the
said,
conversation. Talk the conversation. You gonna tell the story. Tell the whole story, right? If you gonna say the tell the whole story.
I feel like you tell it better than me.
No, go. Nuh-uh.
Okay,
Your story.
so I was inspired. I was inspired because I caught this performance of you know, Kanye performing in front of, you know, a massive stadium, and all these people, no matter race, religion, whatever, come together, and he has them chanting off of this album that he purposely made with no curse words, and he purposely made, you know, with the vibe of like healing, inspiration, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he got to all people chanting, you know, he's done miracles on me, you know? And I'm like, wow, whether people believe or not, doesn't matter in that moment. They're just singing along. He's done miracles on me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was powerful. And I had to let you know. And what did you tell me? That man saved my life. Because when I was down, I listened.
That what you want to know why? And I'm gonna give you an exclusive. This is something that you don't even know. You know why? You know why? What's my favorite album of Kanye? You know this.
Twisted Fantasy, Dark Fantasy. My Twisted Fantasy. I forgot what it's called. But
my dark, Twisted Dark Fantasy.
Twisted Dark Fantasy. There you go. Yes.
That's when I would listen to. I listened to that album when I was getting out the hole with Tanya. Oh, fake. That's why it means.
Listen. These time miracles are thee. Oh. Man, say. Hey, I will never question that again because you have every right. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. Man, and it all makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
I can connect the dots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's why it resonates so much.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I never even thought. But yeah, you're exact. That was the time.
Yep.
That was that time.
Yep.
Man. Yeah.
I sit. I just sit. I mean, I just sit. I mean, I just sit in my fucking. I just sit in my fucking apartment by myself.
Talk to him.
And I used to play the album in my bed, in my room, in the dark, under the covers.
Man.
Play that shit in my phone. So high. Oh. And we'll get so higher. Let's get high. Oh. Man.
You're going to have to take us out on something off of Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy. I know you got it.
This motherfucker said, remember, this the same guy that said, life is a bitch, depending how you dress her. Talk about it.
That's wild. I never thought about that. But yeah, that's crazy. It adds up.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
K to J.
K to J. Wow.
Full circle. Full circle, J. Man.
They wouldn't comment if I wasn't.
And look at you now. It's the Real World J podcast. You know what it is.
Let's go. You know we're gonna hit them with that, like you said. Let's go. We're gonna set them off. Let's go. Thanks for Sam for joining the Real World J podcast show.
Shout out to Sam.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it, doing better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, scream from the name, got a nice ring to it. I guess the superhero is famous. My man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tipping, I'm tipping off the power.
And like mentally she had so much power over me, and I used to play this song over and over again because like I had like, and it was something he said in this song, and he said something in the song. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I have, you know what I'm saying, he said something in the song. He was like, man, I had treasures in my own vault, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I had treasures in my vault, you know what I'm saying? But I just need to, you know, basically I just need to find I just need to find the key and open up the box.
I told you about the key. That's the third time. I said it's coming in threes. I already knew.
You know what I'm saying? They can kick my whole ass. They can kiss my asshole. I'm my asshole. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, fucking deep. Here we go. That stuck with me. That stuck with me. Shout out to Texie 77. I said that wrong.
Yeah, shout out to Texas 77. Tuning in. Sam, what's good? Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Nina 214. Shout out to Jada. Shout out to Nika. Shout out to Teddy B in the building. This is the Real J podcast. We're talking about mental health today. Shout out to everyone
You know it, man. This is your host. You know what I'm saying? Full circle J, untouchable J, Al Qaeda J. You know what I'm saying? With you know what I'm saying? We'll host 2.5 Twin Desert Eagles like no other. Twice a night, but half the time. Let's go. Let's go. And at the end of the day, you gotta understand, you don't need nobody. You got your own shit. Just like, you know, it's like he said, shit, I don't need your own pussy, I got my own dick. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people, you know what I'm saying, understand that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You gotta understand. Don't let don't don't have no pussy have no power over you, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you still got your hand.
That's true.
Ah, hey, ah, hey, ah. You know what I'm saying? What? We living in a beautiful day. I'm jumping out the window. Sometimes you gotta just jump out the window and let things go. You know what I mean? You don't. Like you do. Because like hope like you know what I'm saying? Like and I refer to that like, you know what I'm saying, like holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die.
Dropping science.
That's exactly what that is.
That's
Holding a
like
grudge,
literal science.
holding a grudge towards someone is you. You know what I'm saying? You drinking the poison and expecting that person to die. That's what holding a grudge is.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, and that's a real big thing about mental health too, because we hold grudge too, and we hold on to something. You know, well, we're not free or something, and then that blocks our mind, and we thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about that, but you could be thinking about something else. Wasted time, and you can't get that back. Hell, you can, and that's one thing you can't get back is time. You know what I'm saying? You can't even pray for that, so you know you can't get that back. And I wait for, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you say you wait. Sometimes you say you hate for a person to waste your time, but you know what I'm saying. But you give it to them. That's what they're gonna do.
Right. I mean, what you expect you to
What do
do,
you expect them to do? They be doing it all the time.
right?
That's how they go. Real World J podcast show. Jumping out the window. Season 8, episode 1. Jumping out the window, letting everything go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Anything I do, you know what I'm saying? After I go, it's gonna be beautiful. I think
I
so.
agree.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's listening or who's watching on YouTube live. I appreciate you. I put it out on social media. I let you know what I'm saying. I let the whole world know everything different now. You know what I'm saying. I ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying. I'm running towards you. If I run towards you, then you can see me, and then you see me, you can hear me, and then you listening, and then you can receive it. And then once you receive it, and then you can. Mm.
Woo! Those dots. Connect the dots.
But yeah. But like I said, like everything start with, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to man Sinclair. I think I said that right.
Yes.
Sinclair.
Yeah, you got
Damn, I got the
Sinclair.
right Sinclair. I got that right on the Real World J podcast show. I'm bad with the names, but I'm good with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
There
I
you
appreciate
go.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for joining, listening in. You know what I'm saying? This episode, you know what I'm saying? This season 8, episode 1. Let's go.
Hey, yo, and I want to let you know, Jesse, that we are in the double digits.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, baby. You better go to bed. Good night. I love you. She just want to get on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, she want to get on camera. She want to be on YouTube. If you she secret. Oh yeah.
Salutations,
Hey.
Jesse. Say
Okay.
hello.
Mm.
And today
Okay.
we are talking about mental health.
We'll talk about mental
Shout out
health.
to
And this is what
them.
and this is what we talk about on the Real
Salutations.
World J podcast show. Yeah, we jumping out the window, letting everything go. Shit. It's a beautiful death.
No stone unturned.
Why? What for?
The man is leaving no stone unturned. And we
Mm-mm.
always embrace anybody who has comments, questions, needs advice, anything like that, or just have a review, a comment, anything. We welcome that and discourse, anything,
Mm-hmm.
conversation, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we
Helps,
do.
helps promote positivity,
Yeah,
promote good energy,
yeah,
promote.
and and one of the things I would tell people, one of the things, most definitely, one of the things I would tell people is self love. You know what I'm saying? Like self love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't, like, I tell people every single fucking day, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't love yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't love yourself, man, you don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, then how you expect your dreams to come true? It
There you
starts,
go.
it starts with you. And you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the keys of having a sturdy foundation, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this mental health thing that everyone deals with. Because if you live long
Right,
enough, you know, so you live long enough, you'd have been through something. If you didn't been through something, then you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you didn't did something or you did a lot.
right,
And that's just how they go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If your mind work and your heart work, some, because no one perfect.
yeah. I was watching a documentary on this,
And no one perfect.
rapper, this very famous rapper, and he was talking about how it's nowadays it's really not hard to get the fame. Once you get to the top, you go viral, you get a hit song, you get play on the radio, whatever. But he says the hard part is maintaining that level of success. Once you get to the top, how do you stay on the top?
But
You see what
I,
I'm saying?
but I would have, but I would have, but I always having the same energy every single day.
Right. Putting out, also putting out product,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, but yeah. Putting out product because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, if you're not good with yourself, then you just putting that bad product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how they go. Yeah. So that's the so man, I really appreciate y'all for listening and this is the first episode of you know what I'm saying, season 8, first episode of the 2002, you know what I'm saying? We said we are gonna make this you know what I'm saying, happen. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna be more consistent with the things that I'm working on just in my life and just general and it just come full circle with everything, even with the show that I gotta be more consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I slipped up on my consistency, you know what I'm saying? Like a consistent person. Uh, you know, at the end of the day, a inconsistent person is a person that doesn't have a lot. That doesn't have a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Consistency is very, you know what I'm saying, really, you know what I'm saying, it's a real big thing. And you know what I'm saying, and being a consistent person will really, you know what I'm saying, will really help you with your mental health. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're always, you know, say you're always on point on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things fuck with our head because we, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things are not missing, a lot of things are not firing, a lot of things are not going. But we want a lot of things to go, but we're not going. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, faith without work is dead.
There you go. There you go.
Then also, I really appreciate you for listening. I love y'all. And we most definitely be back on Wednesday. And we'll be back on 7:30 live, you know what I'm saying, on all the platforms that you see us on right now. And then you want to listen to us on the other platforms that you can live also too. So we'll be here at the same place that you seen us at. No worries, no problems. And we good. I love y'all. We're Royal J Podcast Show. I'm your host, Alcala J, Full Circle J.
Woo.
Forgive me for my mind, but don't blame my heart, J.
There you go.
It's 2.5.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
host more.
One half
We'll
of
host
Twin Desert Eagles.
Twin Desert Eagle like no other. We'll host 2.5 twice as nice and half of the time. And that's
Twice
what
as
we're
nice
doing.
and half the time.
And half the time. Good night, boys. I had to change my phone. Kudos to you too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the 10th viewer.
Yes, Real J Podcast Show. I love y'all. Salute.
Peace.
Peace.